through the CSME, we can turn survival into a strategy. The CSME gives us the tools to fight back. First, it pools our resources and expertise, allowing engineers, planners, innovators to move freely where they're most needed within the integration movement.
That Guyana has been a primary example of what it means to access climate finance, and we've done that through the low carbon development strategy. But what is important to note is that low carbon development strategy does not negate or eliminate the importance of traditional economic growth indicators, as some would want to argue. But what it does is create a platform for more economic activity to happen. So, for example, the low carbon development strategy, once funds are received for the preservation of our forests, 15% of that amount goes directly towards the indigenous communities so that they can further economic activity. Because Guyana understands, as I'm sure all of us will very soon understand, that we cannot at any point invest in climate resilience if, one, we don't have the resources to do so, and two, if we don't have the people who are well equipped, who are educated, and who have the ability to sustain any of these things in the first place.
The Caribbean does not have the luxury of choosing between growth and survival. Our development must now be measured by what we refuse to lose and not by what we can add to our economies. Every argument we have advanced today rests on one clear proposition, that climate resilience and green energy are precondition, protection, and power for economic development. They are not distractions.
Our development cannot be measured by how much we grow, but by how well we withstand. And so today, we advance a vision of integration under the CSME that is anchored not in traditional growth, but in the power of resilience, an integration that treats climate readiness and green energy as options, not as options, but as a pillar of Caribbean prosperity.
Permit me to use Guyana as an example, who is living proof of this reality. The country is currently in the midst of an oil boom, yet at the same time, a 2025 report from the BBC Science Focused magazine revealed that Guyana is the only country in the world that produces enough food to feed itself. Guyana shows us that it's possible to balance both to harness traditional growth sectors like oil and agriculture while simultaneously building climate resilience.
Freedom of movement is not just an economic policy. It is our response to vulnerability. It is the way we share our strength, protect our people, and ensure that when one country struggles, its citizens are not abandoned, but welcomed within the fold of the Caribbean community.
Our economies are smaller, yes, but our potential is limitless if we stand together. We say we want a single Caribbean market and economy, but a market without movement of people is like starting to cook chicken curry and then getting lazy halfway through and not put the chicken in.
To uphold freedom of movement is to honor the spirit of CARICOM. One CARICOM, one community, one people moving forward together. Those are the words of the treaty.